Hey everyone, and welcome to the last video of how to build a proper guild deck. In this video I'll show you guys some guild fight map battles to show you guys some basic strategies that I use to deal a decent amount of damage. I think I deal anywhere between 25,000 to 100,000 on against a full deck. So just to show you guys how to adjust your deck accordingly, because every guild map will be using a slightly different deck, for the optimum optimal damage. So let's go to guild map 1, down to 110. Let me see his enemy. Enemy has fair amount of magic damage, so I'm gonna go for anti-magic deck. I'm gonna add in my hero, berserker. I want some Neanders in my deck. First of all, I'm gonna select my damage output first, and after that I'll select my survival card. So I'm gonna put 3 Neanders, it's fine. I'll need some Frost Ragers to survive extra long. Let me check. Got, yep, 1 Graboid, 3 Sword Masters, 1 Oracle. Still thinking a bit. I think I can remove Nurse and Mayor. Put a Blood Warlock in it. Fits a bit better. Anyway, building a deck, a proper deck, is kind of important. Nah, I'll remove the Blood Warlock. Too many cards in it. I'll let last Nurse and Mayor remove a Sword Master. So yeah, I think this deck should be good.
Alright, so let's get the fight going. Pretty decent start. Two Neanders, that means I have control over my spiky bits. I can use it whenever I want. I don't want to use it too early because he only have like one magic creature on the field. So I'm just gonna try to delay it until he has quite a few. Um, Looks like my board's gonna come up soon. That means I have to use spiky bits, and it's not a bad timing. His third magic spell creature will come on the field. I don't want my Flame Brave to get the spiky bits because she will die before they use magic spells, so I decide to drop as much creatures as possible, thus the chance of spiky bits coming on Flame Brave is also the lowest. And pretty nice, Flame Brave did not get the spiky bits, which is really quite big because spiky bits is a major damage output in this against this type of lineup. So there you see the flame drifts going down first. Now we can get our spiky bits on the firstborn and mega mistress. Nice. Winsome repeat, I guess. As you can see, the poison ivy's rage is around a bit more than 50%, so that means I've dealt a bit more than 25,000 damage. When the enemy hero rage is full, I think that's a sign when you dealt 50,000 damage, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around that. So it's pretty nice. I hit 50,000 already, and I have another spiky bits. Unfortunately, my both of my Ursa Mayors died, so yeah, that's a bummer. I cannot use my spiky bits again. That is pretty big. If I would have used my spiky bits again, I think I would have done like 70,000 damage, 75 against a full deck, just pretty damn amazing. But my last Neander is a Graboid, and it takes too long to come in the field. I wish I've gotten the Graboid a bit earlier. It looks like I will still make it this turn. Yeah, so I might be able to use my last spiky bits. Yep. So the Graboid and the Boar spiky bits better than nothing. Holy crap! That Torn or whatever Torn from Poison Ivy is insane at max level. Anyway, still 53,000 damage. It's pretty good against a full deck at map 1.10. So let's go another battle. I consider that 50,000 damage pretty good against full deck. I'm not sure about you guys. So let's see how I start. So I have not no full control over my spiky bits yet. I only have one Neander that's ready. The enemy only have two magic creatures on the field, which is worse than the last time. But my hero is getting really low, and we gotta use our spiky bits because we can use it up to 3 times. So same as before, I don't want my lowest HP creatures to get the spiky bits, so I dropped everything I could. Uh, let's see. See, it was kind of the same as the first battle. The Flame Birth went down first. I think she did her job by flaming some of the enemy creatures. Flaming damage always nice. And now his Phoenix is gonna come on the field. That is nice for me. Okay, as you can see, guys, in my last videos, I said that the Berserker was one of the best um, guild maps here, and you can see exactly the reason why. The boar is pretty good, and if you can make it work, if you can get your damage output from something else, then the boar is really amazing. It allows you to survive quite some extra rounds. So let's see this round. Poison Ivy is getting close to full rage, so I'm getting close to 50,000 damage. Not bad, despite this pretty bad start. So there goes the last spike bits. Yeah, this one wasn't as bad as I thought. I mean, using 3 rounds spiky bits at its full potential. It's pretty good. So we hit the 50,000 damage mark. We passed that for a bit. So yeah, this round I estimate something like maybe 60,000 damage, 55. That's equal to like a quarter million gold. So pretty neat overall. Let's see, 57,000, not bad. So 2 battles did 110,000 combined. Got a half million gold. That's for 1 day, 1 map. I mean, I'll take it. Pretty good. Gets full enemy deck. So let's go to map 2. You can see the enemy does not have much magic this time, so we gotta adjust our deck. So I guess I'll just go to my standard deck with my Dragon Rider and human deck. So with as much as AoE as possible, combined with some frost armor and hero healing. So that lineup should be good. Check. Not a bad start for me, I guess. For Master Phantom Leech Flame Brave, but the enemy also has a really good start as well. With those two of those, oh, I can't spell it. Who is Kotol? I don't know, man. Sorry, I can't spell that shit. Anyway, as you can see, compared to the Berserker, the Dragon Rider is, much weaker in terms of survivability. But for but for that, he can summon a pretty damn powerful dragon, which has really good offensive damage, while having a pretty balanced defensive damage. So the immolation is pretty good. It obviously stacks with the oh, it stacks per dragon. So the second dragon immolation stacks with the first one. Also stacked with the flame brace blazing. So that's the main reason why you can deal a lot of damage. So I'm gonna go down fast. Thanks to this phantom, which I'll survive another turn. So not much influence left. So auto battle, 34,000 damage. Full deck map 2. It's decent. Could have been better. I think if I had a better start. Like this start seems. Ooh, the enemy got a pretty good start, but so did I. He's got a frost armor, but I also have 3 frost armor and a healing card on the right go. So this should be interesting. That Ursa Mirror of his is pretty good position in the middle, so it counters my sweeping blow by quite a lot. And this is what deck I use for against a full deck. But if the enemy has not a full deck, like only 3 creatures remaining, then you definitely have to adjust your deck. When the enemy has 3 creatures remaining, you want to have uh, you can easily survive some extra rounds. Ooh, uh, battle blow on my Phantom Leech. That's a massive damage there I got. What were we saying about? Talking about? Oh yeah, when the enemy has 3 creatures, you want to adjust your deck to a more survivability deck because you have more room to maneuver on the right side because the enemy has only 3 creatures. So when the enemy has 3 creatures, you can think things like you can put multiple oracles in to keep your hero alive for a longer period. Definitely frost armor and healing combination works pretty well. Like if you put 3 Ursa Major there and an Oracle on the right, that means your Ursa Major will not die, and the Oracle will heal the Ursa Major and also heal the hero. But it also depends if one of those 3 cards or have any magic damage or some kind. So you gotta like always adjust your deck according to the fight. So let's see, we're getting a bit far in the game. I decided auto bell because there's not much thing to do left. I got 44,000 golds, pretty amazing for against full deck. I think it's good. It's not the best. I think I can do better, but I think I have to find a better lineup. So yeah, I'll show you guys some. We're in map 5 and how some creatures a deck looks like in map 5. So it's all amazing cards that you get to face. Anywhere from Gorgons, any annoying card you can name, they're there. So that's what scale this. Alright guys, I hope you find this video useful. If you do, please hit that like, subscribe, and comment button. Uh, Thanks for watching. I guess I'll catch you guys next time. I'm not sure what next video will be.